welcome back to EvilBunny Gaming and Kerbal Space Program. So, from last time, obviously, we managed to safely get Jeb out of orbit and back down onto the ground. So he's taking a well-earned rest now. He's back in the astronaut complex. So he managed 2 orbits around the Earth. So yeah, we shall have to see. Both Bob and apparently Bob's done a fly to Earth. I can only assume that was the rover work I did. Honestly don't know. Either way, Jeb's currently way ahead in the amount of G-force he can endure, so I think for the time being, orbital insertions and stuff like that, Jeb's going to have to take care of, because if Valentina passes out, she risks dying. This episode, though, however, we are finally going to catch up with our Lunar probe. When it loads. So this is the one that I modelled after the Soho probe. It's the solar observation probe that they sent out. I don't remember when exactly. What I do need to do is I set a manual delay. There we go, let's get rid of it. I've set a delay and programmed all the experiments to run at the periaps of the lunar encounter, so at the lowest possible point over the moon. We seem to be doing okay for elastic charge, so what we're going to do is we're going to pop up this. And since we've got a connection, we are going to start... Let's just bring up this to make sure it doesn't make a mess of anything that we've got in here. It should basically jump these to the front of the queue because the delay is far shorter than the manual one I programmed. I only have 1 materials bay. This is just a normal science bay, I just can't remember what I put in it. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter, I used it as storage, nothing else. Yeah, I only have 1 materials bay. Is the yeah, there it is, the materials bay doors. And this is just temperature and... Oh no, junior science. So 1 junior science there. And 1... Okay, no, I am going to use 1 material study then. And we're going to... Sadly... Oh, if only I could recover it. Sadly going to have to transmit it though. Yes, I know, it'll become inoperable. Oh, look at that. The potential of 48 science. We're also going to irradiate one of these mystery goos and transmit that as well. Right, well, there's the Earth. Obviously now you can finally tell that we are getting a bit further away from it. I'm not sure we'll be able to see the moon yet. Where would it be? Well, I can actually, if I rotate the... doesn't particularly want me to turn SAS on. Okay, never mind. Well, it's pretty much behind us, but I think there's some... Oh, is that... No, that's not it. Not quite behind us. We're almost pointing to... Yes, it is. It's over there in the sun somewhere. So, anyway, let's make our way out to our encounter. Yeah, I can't do anything. I only have some science left for the moon. I don't have enough science experiments. Stop it. I'm tempted to turn that off, but what I don't want to do is accidentally slingshot the moon. I think it's necessary evil at the moment. Even if it does keep resetting. Okay, we're on the way. Whoa, that is why. If I hadn't got interrupted by the science thing then, I probably would have missed my entire encounter. And the other reason, I mean, I do still have a connection, so we'll be able to catch up anything that the computer doesn't do. But this is why I pre-programmed it, because if we lose signal now, we won't be able to trigger any experiment. I mean, we should be on the light side anyhow, because the moon's going to be over here when we're here, so we should not have any interruption signal-wise. I just need to get out of Earth's sphere of it. Right, okay, yep. Well, we are at the exact point I needed to be. The moon escapes there in... Whoa, why are we still accelerating? In 2 hours. So, it's temperature scan, transmit, atmospheric, transmit, transmit. Right, we do have one more mystery goo, we may as well transfer. For fuck's sake, 0.6. Right, that is effectively it. Report. What the? Why has it set this back to something stupid? Okay, so that's that. So we got some extra stuff there for completing the world's first milestones. We explored the moon. About close encounters, any closer when we'll be doing paperwork. What? I don't remember. Yeah, fly by the moon. This is the one I really kind of wanted to complete. However, obviously, unfortunately, I didn't have enough Delta V left to get it below that. I mean, that's 500 kilometers. We were still, what were we, 5,500 kilometers, I think? That's half a... Oh, am I gonna know? It's 500 kilometers. So, oh, I hate the fact it gives it... Yeah, we were 54 million meters, put it that way, so we were 54 megameters. Off the surface still. So we were nowhere near. Factor of 100 out on the... that. However, we should be able to do that again. I might want to check how many days I've got left to complete that. Oh. This probe took 14 days. 14 days to make its journey out to the moon from launch, that is. So now what we're going to do is we're going to close up all the contract windows and fast forward our way out of the influence of the moon. And there's the extra one for escaping the gravitational influence of the moon. But now we're on our basically it was a quote-unquote free return, which I was trying to practice, basically. And apparently we just teleported through the planet. Oh, fuck's sake, let me just close this now. I don't care about any more science. What I care about is not teleporting through Kerbin. Wait, did we just get another... There you go, we've been stuck on this... Because I teleported through the planet, we've ended up with another encounter with the moon. That's how long I've now been stuck in space on this stupid probe, because we teleported through the planet and had to complete another orbit. What a waste of that time. It's kind of cool, but we never would have survived re-entry, look. I mean, we're just going to smash into the surface of the atmosphere at 10,000 meters a second. It is not going to take long. That, I believe, is spontaneous ignition. Which, to be fair, isn't great. I mean, it's not a cheap probe. But it did, however, serve its purpose. It did very well. So I think we got 120 science for that flyby. I'm assuming we have a graphical glitch, and actually I am at the KSC, it's just all underwater. So I'll find the tracking station. Okay, we're back down to our single little probe now. We'll jump to it quickly, just see if or not it's scanned enough for any more science. I think at 100% completion though now, it probably won't generate anymore. You were not pointing the way you're supposed to point. Don't be ridiculous. Yeah, analyze low resolution altimetry data. Well, we haven't obtained anymore because we obtained 100% already. So I'll just leave that in space. I mean, it's it's dead. Right, no. Oh, that's interesting. You pause and close the window. It didn't actually load the data. Well, I think it probably has enough to deorbit itself, thrust-wise. Yeah, easy got enough to deorbit itself, but I'm not sure why we bother. It's not like it's going to survive re-entry. So, just leave it in space, to be fair. Maybe I'll send a small pod up to rendezvous it in a polar orbit and get them to take it to pieces. Might be an interesting mission. Although, to be honest, I can't really stay in space in a controlled manner at the moment, so... Now that water's drained away. It was just temporary flood at the Kerbal Space Program, it's fine. Right. Let's try again. Please don't bounce off the floor again. He tried that time but failed. There we go. Science. No! Hang on a minute. RPWS antenna. Oh no, that's why they were both in the same... Oh no, I'm an idiot. I thought it was two... Okay, well we're definitely going to call the episode there, unfortunately, because... Retard here can't figure out how to generate 2 science. Or 1.2 science. 1.1 science. I can't generate 1.1 fucking science from the landing bay. Ah, 0.1 science recovered. 0.2 science recovered. Point 4 science recovered. Whoa. That was so bad. Stupid. It's the same experiment, just in a different form. There you go, I made it all the way to 89.5. Idiot. Well, at least we got the money back anyway. I'll find a way to get the remaining 0.5 science. I'll unlock that extra node with the engines on it. I'll do some rebuilds, redesigns, and then yeah, I shall catch up with you next time. Thanks a lot for joining us, and speak to you in a bit.